Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. Today's video is going to be all about my top favorite houseplants of the month of November. So I've picked out just a few houseplants, I think about 5 or 6, we'll see in the end. Just some of my favorites that I'm absolutely loving right now, that are absolutely thriving right now. So I just want to go ahead and show those to you because I'm really excited about them. So without any further ado, let's just hop right into it. All right, first off, we have my Philodendron Pink Princess. She is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. She's super leggy, also super tall. I'm actually standing on top of a chair right now so that I can get her in all of her glory. So looking up at the top here, she's chilling right underneath this grow lamp, which I can link below if you guys are interested in. She has this bamboo stake that's super tall as well, that's helping to support her. I have to eventually get her on a moss pole. But this is her newest leaf that is still hardening off. It's so gorgeous. I absolutely love when it first puts out a leaf. And I also love when the leaf starts to darken a little and look more like a darker color. And I absolutely love that. It almost looks black, but not quite. But yes, this one is super variegated, which I absolutely love. This is a really nice leaf there. Such a pretty leaf. My favorite leaf is actually this one right here. Super variegated, love that as well. So she's just relaxing in this super chunky light airwood mix. I still need to water her for the week, so I'll do that later. But she seems to be really happy in her little corner here. So that is plant number 1. Okay, so plant number 2 is this Monstera Adansonii. New leaf emerging right there, really cool. I absolutely love this plant. Believe it or not, this plant actually was a much larger plant at one point, and then it got root rot, so I tried to save it. I was unsuccessful. I ended up just taking like a 2-leaf, 2-node cutting, and from that cutting, I got this. So this took several months, guys, though. This definitely took probably close to a year to go from 2 little cuttings to this full-blown plant. But I can definitely say that the Adansonii is a prolific grower. For all of you who don't already know this, this is pretty common knowledge. But yeah, she's doing amazing. So many gorgeous green leaves. Got a yellow leaf here. I'm just gonna take it off. I mean, it's dead. She is on a moss pole, as you can see. The moss pole really helps. She's actually dug in to the moss pole, if you can see there too as well. A lot of her roots have attached itself to the pole, so that's really awesome. And she's just kind of chilling underneath the grow lamp as well, and she's loving her life. So yeah. Loving this one right now. She is a beaut, and that's my Adansonii. Another plant that's doing really well in my care is my Antherium Villanorum. For those of you who have watched my Equigenera unboxing video, you will recognize this one from that video. She's just been doing pretty amazingly ever since. She did lose about a leaf or 2, maybe 2 leaves, but as you can see, her main leaves that I absolutely adore are still with me. So this is the Villanorum, the Antherium Villanorum, and she is killing it, living life. She is chilling in moss right now. I eventually have to get her out of here. We'll see. The roots aren't like super established, so that's why I'm not in a rush. But this is it, Villanorum. All right, so this one is a really exciting one in my opinion. This is the Philodendron Mykins, and I'm just gonna show you how long this is. This is the Mykins, and I have to stand up to show you because it is super long, and it just keeps going. So yeah, this one is really amazing. I actually saved this one as well from death. This one actually used to be like a single node cutting, and then I saved it and I potted it back up into some soil. I think this probably needs water soon, but I potted it back up into some soil after propagating it in water for some time. And now, as you can see, it has made a full recovery. It's got this really long vine. It just doesn't stop. So, and she's still growing. She still has an active growth point. So I'm really excited about this one. And this is definitely my fave, or one of my faves for the month. Okay, next up, we have my Hoya carnosa green. This one is currently in leca, so as you can see, we have this cache pot underneath, and then this is the net pot up above. Lots of water. Perhaps in another video I can show you what the roots look like, but this one is thriving, let me tell you, in leca right now. But yeah, this is the green variety Hoya carnosa. I really like this one, and I like the other varieties as well. I actually have some, but maybe in another video we can talk about those. But this one is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's so green and so vibrant. It's also trailing, and it's got this vine here and then another vine over here and this little runner here. It actually had like a really long runner that I ended up cutting off and taking cuttings of. So yeah, gave this one a haircut when it needed it. But yeah, this is my Hoya carnosa green. Absolutely love it. I'm getting back into Hoya because for a while I just didn't care for Hoya, and now I'm back. Okay, so that was 5 plants. I just want to give 2 honorable shout outs to 2 of my really cool plants that I love as well. So this right here is a super cute little Alocasia black velvet. And this one has been struggling for a while. I've had this for over a year. At one point it had 3 leaves, maybe 4 leaves, and it just keeps on knocking off its leaves, and I don't really know what I need to do for it. Right now it's in water, but at one point it was in soil, and then another point it was in leca, so I don't know what to do. So it's in water right now, and as you can see, it is growing some new roots. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what else to do for this plant. She is just so adorable, and I'm just letting her do whatever she wants, honestly, and winging it. But this one is definitely an honorable mention for my top faves. Even though she is suffering, I still love her, and I still love to look at her, and I still hope that one day she will bounce back. Alrighty, so the very last plant that I want to mention for today's video is this lovely giant monster, Monstera. So this girl lives in I think it's a 12-inch pot. It could be 14, but it's a 12-inch pot that I have within this little wicker basket, and I have her propped up because she's so big and I can't have her too close to the ground, otherwise my baby girl, my little bunny, I have a pet bunny, my bunny will get to the plants, and these plants I'm pretty sure are toxic for animals. So this is her. She's so big it's hard to get her all in the frame. I adopted her about a year ago now, and she's just been putting out leaves like non-stop. If you go along this side, you'll see she has ginormous leaves. Like, look at how big this leaf is. Humongous, okay? She's big. And then there's another really big one right here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one's giant. But yeah, she is thriving, doing so well. I was definitely nervous that I'd be able to take good care of her in my little apartment, but she's loving it. She's doing well. That's my Monstera deliciosa. All right, and that's all for today's video. Those were my favorite plants of the month of November. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're interested in more content. Thanks, see ya.